students, how are you? I am Francis sir, and today we will be studying Standard 8 Moral Science. So it has been a long time after the new year, okay? So this topic today that we are discussing is a very integral part of our life. And the topic, as the chapter suggests, chapter's name is Be Good to Others. But this is a big chapter's name, but the moral value or the value what we suggest is generosity. What is generosity? So generosity can be considered to be as the quality of doing or giving more than usual or expected. Giving or doing more than usual or expected. For instance, a laborer is working under you and you fixed him that you will be paying him 200 rupees, and that person did the work dedicatedly and you gave him 250 rupees. So what that person reaction would be, that person would be saying thank you very much. That person would be saying thank you very much with the gratitude. But if you are going to pay him 200, that person won't have any gratitude towards activity, because it is a normal behavior. You pay him the amount that has been fixed. But when you give him a bit of more, that is an act of generosity, that is an act of your goodness, and that is the act which that person, that laborer, is thankful of, and therefore that person says thank you with gratitude. Okay. So here is also a thing that you should understand. All the activities that we do, their ultimate motive is to be happy. Whatever we do, then you might have heard that you can be happy by laughing. Yes, but what is that? There are so many people who laugh. They laugh uselessly. They sometimes laugh at others, just for mocking them. If you mock somebody and you laugh at this, and is that true happiness that you think? No, that is not the true happiness, because that happiness is achieved when you have put someone down emotionally or mentally or in a different way. So that is not real happiness. So true happiness comes from contentment. True happiness comes from the satisfaction. And when does the satisfaction come? Satisfaction comes when you make somebody happy. When you make somebody happy, seeing that that person has become happy because of you, that feeling is true happiness. So you can get that happiness by one of the means of being generous. So we can be generous to others just only for our selfish motive. And what is that selfish motive? That is by being happy, by being generous. Okay. So here we have a small story regarding Hatim. Hatim is a very famous legend. Hatim is a famous legend from Arabian stories. That the story belongs from Arabia. So this story is from that side. Okay. So this Hatim was he was the prince of Yemen. You might have heard of Yemen. Yemen lies in the south of Saudi Arabia. If you might have seen in the geography world map, it lies in the south of Arabia. Okay, so there lies Yemen. So he was the prince of Yemen. So once he was hunting. Okay, so when he went for hunting in the jungle, so by chance he was separated from his guards. And on trying to find his way in the jungle, he met an poor lady, and she was trembling. As if she was not eaten from many days, and she told such to that Prince Yaman. And the Prince of Yemen, that Hatim, this Hatim felt a bit of pity on that old lady, and what he did, he gave away all the gold coins that he had and said that you need a happy, try to lead a happy life, get some food, get some clothes, build a house for yourself, get an occupation, okay? And then he left. And when he left, suddenly what happened, from the bushes came two men saying that they have lost the way and they also wanted to find the way out of this jungle. So that's why they followed the prince Hatim. And Hatim was, since he was quite courageous, he was leading from the front. And then one of the two men hit him at the back of the head, making Hatim unconscious. They checked him all over and there was no money, no jewels were to be found, because that all he had donated to the old lady. And that's why what they did, they took this prince and threw him into a blind well which was nearby. Blind well means, you know, that well, no water was there, a dry well. Okay. So they thought that this Hatim had died. But Yatim, he had survived, and when he got his consciousness back, he found himself in a well, and to his surprise, when he saw all around, that was wealth, jewels, diamonds, everything, all the types of wealth that was possible. Well, people can imagine that type of wealth was present there in the well, and straight away an idea came to his mind. And the idea was, why shouldn't I donate all this wealth to the robbers? Why are they robbing people? It might be because they might be not having something to eat. They might not be having something to live with. So that is why they might be looting people. So I should donate this all wealth to those people who are in need of this. So what he did, he came out of the well somehow and went back to the same place where he met the old lady, and she asked the old lady, "Hey lady, would you please tell me that where your two sons are? I wish to meet them." And the lady was ashamed of her activity, and hearing this, the two sons of that old woman, they came in front and pleaded for mercy. And this prince told him, "I am the king of Yemen, so prince of Yemen." And they started trembling with fear that what they had misbehaved with the prince of Yemen. And they asked for mercy. Prince of Yemen said only one thing: all your deeds will be pardoned only upon one condition. And what was that? They have to stop robbing all the things, all the people that this occupation, what they are doing, they have to stop all these. And if they stop all these, if they pledge to stop all these, he will provide them the wealth they have imagined of. And they promised the prince that they will never be looting anybody. And they also informed the prince that not only them, but actually the whole of their village was full of this poverty. And they had no nice land for agriculture, they had no water source, nothing was there. So they had no other option other than to loot. So this prince showed them the well and said, "Take this well, take yourself and also distribute among your village people, so that they can also live a good life and have a better occupation, an occupation that will help others and not harm others." So this is the moral of the story, that we should be generous in a way that can help people, that can bring faith in people, that there are good ways to live in and not the bad ways. Okay, So I hope you understood the chapter. I would like you all to move on to this chapter properly and prepare the question and answers. Okay. So with this I end this video. Have a good day.